Hey, traders. What's going on, guys? How we doing? Welcome back to TA with Rack. I'm your host. Um, let's talk about today. News that I did want to check out. I'm going to look it up right now. But something about Russia adopting Bitcoin. That's pretty cool. Um, Apparently, there's a couple of articles on it. It says here Russian government and central bank agree to treat Bitcoin as currency. Russia recognizing crypto as a form of currency validates Wells Fargo's hyper adoption outlook. That's an interesting one. All right, let's see what Bitcoin did with such great news. To be honest, guys, I don't think it really did much. Let's go to the daily right off the bat. Starting to get a lower pressure to the buy side. Not a lot of people are buying it as much. People are still buying it, yes, but not as much. Let's hide all the drawings. Yeah, so definitely up. It went up. Yeah, see, not even the percent on the day. And remember, guys, this is kind of what I told you. I expected Bitcoin to kind of just like come test this stuff and kind of drop down and then kind of go back up. You know, I still see that happening. I don't know if we'll go all the way down because, I mean, they've had time to try and do it. We take a look at the 1 hour. And here, let me just zoom back out. Like, we definitely tried to push the price down, and we kind of didn't. We tried once, tried twice. You can even count that, and then 3 times. So right now, that's what we're working on. Looks like we're about to close the hour, which is great. We're closing it on, hopefully right off the bat it goes into, let's see. Oh, I like that so far. Yeah, right? That looks good. But yeah. On the 1 hour, well, see, this is why I always like to look at bigger time frames. And bigger time frames, you can obviously big moves, but it's always good to continue to look at all of them. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I remember this. I was telling you guys that we were kind of losing negative momentum, which is kind of not the case anymore. We're gaining negative momentum. And when that usually happens, if we already tried to break out and we didn't, we're definitely going to come back here, test, and pot. If we don't break, we go here. We can do something like this. So we definitely got to watch out right now. Again, I definitely think it can go right here, test, and we're looking at 40,000 psychological resistance there. What else? Let's take a look at ETH. Yeah, so for ETH, we'll go back and forth, but this is what I like with ETH on the 1 hour. Kind of same structure. It looks like we can possibly bounce off a demand line if it was made here. But let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. On the daily, still crossed over. You broke that level we talked about yesterday at 31.88. Went all the way to 3,200 today. ETH had some good momentum today, 32.76. That reminds me, I did want to bring up another chart that we're going to be taking a look at quite frequently. But remember, guys, we drew this a couple days ago, and look at that. Watch right now. In the next couple days, we're going to be shooting for this level, and we can expect a rejection here. You know, cool off. Let's cool off a little bit. When you look at the grand scheme of things, we're not too bad. You know, and we definitely want to see something like that. So I think right now we're good on ETH. Let's hope that it does exactly how I did this, even if we have to bring this down just a little bit like that. That looks perfect. We're going to do both. We're going to copy it, and we're going to leave it right there. Because remember, this is the one we originally made. We're going to do this a little bit yellow. Sorry. The next chart we're going to be taking a look at is ETH to BTC. So this compares the price of Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. And it gives you the percentage on how much Ethereum is 1 BTC. So 1 Ethereum right now is only 7% of the BTC price. As you can see, I grabbed a brand new chart, so let's do what we do. Guys, we're starting right off from the front. I'm kind of only doing big swings. You can say it's there. Here, because we did hit it. Okay. Just the next bottom. Okay. Drop this down right there. Right there. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, yeah. Right now, it looks like we are still on our downward trend line, which is fine. You know, we're going to be like that on a lot of these cryptos. Well, these are the two major cryptos, but either way, 4 hour. This is what I did with the 4 hour. We had a long time of working with negative momentum, and currently we are just making our second crossover of our middle point. So this would be number 1. This is looking like crossover number 2. I always like to go by the rule of 3, so, but either way, I like that this is moving forward, which I think that ETH can outperform BTC right now in a little bit, and if not, you know, we can definitely see this plummet down and break down to there, something like that, and continue to work. But let's shoot for the best. Currently, it is down 1% on the brand new day. What do you guys think about me doing a 6 a.m. stream, by the way? I was thinking about it. I kind of want to bring you guys something where it's really going to affect our price action. not effect, but like, you know, where we're gonna be here on major momentum time frames that it's kind of like, oh snap, all right, these candles really do make a difference. You have a huge candle there. I mean, again, yeah, it's a 12-hour time frame, but that's exactly what I mean. It's having these little momentums in time where price can really excel. You know, waiting for crossover points like here, taking the trade there, getting out, waiting, you know, something like this. We could have all entered the trade here, knowing that that was our local bottom just from previous all-time lows, highs, whatever. And yeah, so ETH to BTC. Let me know what you think. What are you guys holding? Or what do you guys prefer? Which one has the better upside? Myra wrote in the comments. She says she didn't get it. So let's see if we can break it down for her. Myra, since you're new to the channel, I'm just gonna pick you a crypto and we're gonna pretend like that's the one you're gonna be trading. You're just gonna, just for giggles. I did want to do one of the ones that I didn't get to yesterday, and I believe that was yesterday. We covered Sol. I didn't get to XRP. That's what I wanted to. Yeah, let's get to XRP. Let's get to XRP. As you can see, I already got some drawings on here. But yeah, this is. Yeah, we'll do this. This is mine. So this is kind of my chart that I had for a really long time. I'm gonna get rid of these two because I'm not using those. So just basically using this for recent trades. But man, this chart looks great. Also, I think their lawsuit is almost, if I don't remember correctly, it's almost close to being done, maybe. Don't quote me on that, but hopefully it is. Look at that great price action. Bam. That's crazy because this, I mean, we could have definitely picked this as your bottom, your local recent bottom, and you would have known that it was strategic to take an entry right here. Since this was your last bottom and you hit this twice in different time frames. You hit this in June and then you hit this again in July, and now you came back to test it all of January, and as you see, you didn't really cross downwards to the downside. So you could have taken a trade at these levels here. Since these are your local bottoms, this is your most local bottom on a 12-hour time frame. You know, I mean, this was the scam wick, yes, but this would have been your July 19th, which was the bottom as we all remember it. Even on December 3rd, when we had that super flash crash, you would have known that this was a bottom as well, since that day, obviously with the flash crash, prices went beyond, and that's where there was definitely support, where it was able to pick all that up and bring it back up to the 79-cent range. Like, there was that much demand. People bought that asset. People think that it was very strategic to take it at 57 cents. You're taking it with minimal downside. So again, you're not going to catch every bottom, but let's just say you caught it, you entered, I don't know, at the beginning of February, let's just say, you would have made your stop loss at 15%, and that's already overdoing it, because as you see, it didn't go down below this the past couple days. And right now, you would have already hit a target of almost 52%. I would have put the target here just from previous at 87 cents, but you would have already hit that. So it's actions like these that we want to be able to take and be in and out. If you would have put let's just say $100. Let's do the math real quick on this. At your entry point of 60 cents, almost like 60 and 5/10 of a cent, you would have gotten 165 coins. If you would have sold those 165 coins at this rate up here in a matter of whoops in a matter of, you had multiple days to execute the trade, but if you would have done it in the past 4 days, you would have made, and I'm just saying that the high that we have it now, which is 87 cents. You would have made $44 in 5 days. And again, obviously that's with $100. So do the math if you had a little trading account of $500. Now remember, guys, use a plan, have a plan. Don't just blow all your portfolio in one asset and one coin. Definitely don't do that. Again, this is not financial advice, but this is just so you can be taking entry levels like this, making some money, and then reinvesting that money into making more money. And that's all it is. Stacking sats. Because at the end of the day, sats are the only thing that are going to matter in the end. But this has been fun. I hope that helps, Myra. Until next time. Peace.